we are doing a guided shamanic journey to visit the owl spirit totem. Owls are one of the most controversial birds, evoking a gamut of associations ranging from death, fear, and ill omens to wisdom, protection, and victory. The wise old owl is connected with the Greek goddess Athena and is often seen sitting on her shoulder as the embodiment of the cool, clear, and balanced intellect of the north wind. Many indigenous traditions fear owl as a harbinger of death, yet she reaches us about change and transformation and can help us overcome our fear of the transformation that we call death. Owl is a silent-winged huntress of the night who swoons through the thickest forest on velvet wings. Although best known for her keen night vision, she can be equally well in the light, and she sees just as clearly. In the golden cauldron, owl is the doorway into the unknown. Night is a time of rest for most creatures, but in the presence of the moon, when the trees are sleeping and everything is in repose, you can change things. You can recast the pieces of your life. In this journey, owl takes you to a place of alchemy, where you can turn lead into gold, metaphorically speaking. The true alchemy is about taking the raw base material of which we are made and transforming ourselves into the alchemical gold, the philosopher's stone, enlightenment from owl. From owl, you become aware of all aspects of the power of change, so that you can observe and feel where shifts occur. In some ways, the process of change is more important than the outcome. It is important to consider very carefully what aspects of yourself you choose to work on during your journey with owl. For if her power is used in a harmful way, it will most definitely return to hurt the perpetrator. It is important to stay only long enough to get the answer for the changes that you request. Ask only one question per journey, and choose the issue you want to work on before you travel to meet the owl. This journey is somewhat complex and requires both experience and clarity of intent. Keep your mind empty, clear, and free in order to let something new enter. And you will learn something about the quality of receptivity. Owl can also see the ley lines in the earth. She lives between the worlds and can bring light into dark places. She teaches you to create space in the things that are too dense to allow light to come in. When you let light in, you can see in the dark. It is useful to work with owl to regenerate sight, both physical and psychic. Although this journey is concerned with sight, when you return another time, she may do the same process with hearing. For owls, have clairaudient abilities as well. Let us begin the journey to Sea Owl. Close your eyes, relax, and breathe deeply. Inhale through the small of your back, filling your belly, and exhale through your tailbone into the earth, deepening your connection to the earth, grounding and centering yourself in preparation for your travels into the realms beyond space, beyond time. Feel the cycles of your breath. Feel as your body opens to new levels of sensitivity. Place your hands before you with the palms facing up to receive the gift that is coming to you. It is a purple-black egg, flecked in gold, and it descends from above to rest gently in the palm of your hands. Notice its size, its weight, its substance. This is an etheric egg, an egg of creation. When you are sure of its presence, draw the egg into your abdomen, and through your abdomen is a womb waiting to receive and nurture the egg that you have been given. Focus your attention on your heart center. Look deep within your heart to find the eternal flame of life that burns within. As you focus on your inner heart flame, begin directing love to make it grow and feel as the radiant warmth and light from our own heart flame spreads to illuminate your entire being. Bring your attention to the top of your head. A crown is placed gently there. Around your crown chakra, around the top of your head. Notice what it looks like and how it feels. Notice what it is made of. This crown marks the empowerment you are receiving at this time and provides the portal through which you and your consciousness travels out of and back into your body. Look once more to see and feel the egg that has been gestating within the womb of your being. Its outer shell is absorbed into your abdominal walls, revealing the golden cauldron within. This cauldron is the source of all life, all wisdom. Feel as it expands to fill up your abdomen. Begin to stir the waters of life in your cauldron. As you stir these waters, there is a sound that is generated, like the tone of Tibetan singing bowl or crystal goblet. The frequency and vibration of gold, which resonates throughout your being. Tune into that sound. As you continue to stir the contents of the cauldron, the waters begin to rise. The waters are uplifted until they come into contact with the flame in your heart. There will be hissing, bubbling, and crackling as water hits fire and converts into steam. The steam rises. It opens a passageway in your throat, which is the doorway into the shamanic realms, and begins to fill your head. Let your consciousness rise with the steam. Let it merge with the steam in your head. Focus all of your attention, all of your consciousness within this steam. And as the pressure builds, the steam will lift your consciousness right up out of your body, through your crown. When you have passed through your crown, look to your left, and you will see your ancestor or spirit guide or guardian. They will lead you on your journey. Visualize who that is now. Greet this being with respect. As you look into your guide's eyes, let yourself experience a sense of connection with them in whatever form it naturally takes on. Your spirit guide asks you this question: why are you here? You may feel your heart and mind opening as questions and thoughts that you have had for a long time begin rising to the surface. You may be surprised at the depth of emotion you feel as your questions and answers formulate. Pay attention to the response you receive from your guide. Your spirit guide will ask you if this is the path you are choosing to take at this time in your life. Your spirit guide will take you on a journey now to give you a glimpse of the possibilities of the cauldron and the assistance available within. You begin following your guide, who you notice is now wearing feathers and dancing. You notice you are wearing feathers, and you begin dancing. We are dancing to call Owl, your guide tells you. owl appears. First her face, then her body, and now you can see the entire owl. She's white with dappled wings, which are brownish at the tips. Her eyes are dark and stare at you unblinking. It's as though you are looking into a space rather than eyes, and you are drawn into the passageway of her wide pupils. When you maintain eye contact, owl changes from animal to symbol, taking on a larger-than-life, magnificent presence. Her wings are spread outward. She is the doorway into the dark world on the other side. As you pass through the deep beams of her eyes, you can see stars. The darkness is not black, but rather a thick night blue. Ahead looms a giant, clear pyramid with prismatic qualities. As you approach it, you are aware that light coming from a large star some distance away passes into it. Watch the light closely, for it is refracted from the pyramid at an angle, and it has rainbows in it. Pay attention to how the light enters the pyramid. Rainbow fragments of the white light you're watching are going on a trajectory toward the pyramid and enter easily. Once the light enters, it is transformed. You can observe the change in its quality. Feel yourself drawn toward the pyramid. To enter, you must slow down the light by slowing down time. You are on the level of the particles of light, and as you see them going into the crystal pyramid, you can easily follow. Inside the pyramid, you have become owl. Feel the feathers on your head. Your arms are outstretched wings, silent and strong. The pyramid is a place for alchemy, a place where you can take things you don't like about yourself and turn them into great assets. Take a moment now to work on the one issue you brought with you into this journey. this part of the journey is complete, fly up to the point at the top of the pyramid. Your owl self shoots out the tip into the night sky, circling in great spirals until you enter a forest. As you fly into these woods, the light of the moon and stars disappears. On silent wings, you swoop between the trees. You can see as clearly as if your eyes shone infrared rays, penetrating all matter to touch the life force within. Land on the branch of a large tree that feels like home. From your perch, look out upon the forest and see that all is well. Everywhere you look, the forest is peaceful. You can distinguish the rocks from the other living matter by their density. Take a few minutes to play with the new ability to see the life within the darkness and underneath the covering of matter. When it's time to return, you hear your guide start hooting like an owl. Respond back to your guide by hooting like an owl, and fly back to where your guide waits for you. Transform back into your human form and spend a few moments with him, discussing your experience and receiving further guidance he might have for you at this time. Your guide would like you to know that if Al shows up for you in dreams or in waking life, there's great meaning behind it. It could mean to meditate in silence and in darkness for a few minutes each evening, to see what can be revealed to you. It can mean to be alert of any deception on the part of others, whether they're aware of it or not, and look closely behind any guises that they may wear. It could mean this is a particularly right period to tap into the fountain of intuitive wisdom that is available to you. Owl could be quietly saying to observe your environment, watching and listening for signs and omens that will give you answers to any questions you may have. Or it could mean now is a particularly significant time for prophecy, and you will see, hear, or feel events before they actually happen. Owl can also mean your most creative cycle now is at the night, so set aside time in the evening to work on projects. You may call upon Owl, your guide tells you, whenever you're facing a difficult decision, one that has considerable consequences, and you want to make the decision that will reap the best benefits for all concerned. Your guide continues. Al wants you to be more discerning about someone as to what is true and what is illusion or deception. It could mean you're going through a rather dark period in your life and need some help navigating through it. Or you've undertaken a new and challenging course of study and want to increase your confidence in your ability to learn this new material. Or perhaps you want to uncover the hidden qualities, talents, and aspects in yourself and bring them into the light to share them with the world. This is your duty as a human being to do so. If Owl is your power animal, you typically see what others don't see, hear what others don't hear, and are able to discern the truth behind any falsehoods. You're an old soul and have an inherent wisdom that continues to expand as you mature. You have very finely tuned awareness and sensitivity to others. One of your greatest gifts is being able to focus and foresee the future. Your ability to contact the spirit world through your clairance and clairaudience and your clairvoyance. Your guide will now assist you back into your body. Again, be sure to express your gratitude. A simple thank you is sufficient as your guide assists you back into your ordinary consciousness through the doorway that is your crown. Be sure to ground and center using the grounding breath. Inhale through the small of your back and exhale through the tailbone into the earth. Make sure that you are centered in your physical form before opening your eyes. Hello, welcome back. You may want to take the time to adjust to your surroundings, and then hopefully you have a pen and paper nearby where you can write about the journey and the messages or visions you received, or sounds. Messages may come as sounds. Write anything down that you can remember as you're drinking a glass of water to rehydrate. Thank you so much for being here today. Namaste, and may peace always be your journey.